I've done a lot of the grinding to get it out of the way, and what we're gonna do, we're gonna build my first house. Uh, as you can see, I put a campfire on the beach, and I have my first five. Actually, I have built all of my thatch foundations, my thatch walls. I've gone through each engram. I've bought each engram to put my first house together, my first base. I'm not sure if it's where we're going to stay at or not. I might have multiple bases. I'd like to get a base next to where I can get some metal, because metal is very important to get your tools and to build metal walls. And this is a good spot for stone, so I can build a lot of stone walls eventually when that gets unlocked. However, right now we are just going to stick with our thatch. So right now we're going to do our thatch foundation. I can only carry 5 right now because I'm encumbered. Weight is 88.3 out of 100. So I can only carry 5 of them to start. So what we're going to do, I don't want to start on the lowest spot, because if I start on the lowest spot and work to the highest, I won't be able to put any up here. So I think I'm going to kind of start somewhat in the middle to allow enough space on both sides. So we'll say right here is good. So, as you can tell, oh, the dodo bird's in my way. Let's take care of the dodo bird real quick. Let me kill the dodo bird. He wants to get some hide so I can make some boots. My guy. So, 8 raw meat and 11 hide. That's not too bad out of him. So, let me continue to make my thatch foundations, or attach them. And like I said, I like to do a 3x3. It's a good base to start off with, I think. To each his own, to each his own. It says I'm encumbered, but you see I'm moving really slow. So, that's 3x2, let's go one more. Okay, so I have my foundation laid, finally. So, let's see, where do I want my door at? Which side do we want my door facing? We want my door facing the beach? I think so. Let's put my door facing the beach. Once again, to get it on your hot item, you have to have it on your hot item. It can't be in your inventory. To place it, just double click X and it moves it automatically down to the hot bar. So we are going to place on one side. I want to put it in the middle, because I think I'm going to have some chests along one wall. I'm going to put a fireplace. I might even have a smithy or a forge put in here if I can find some rocks that have metal. But for now, that's where my door is going to be at. I can always destroy all this stuff. I can destroy it a little bit at a time if I'd like. It says hold for options. It says thatch door frame. If I push and hold demolish, it will demolish it. I don't want to demolish it right now, since I'm just getting it back, getting my stuff, and I've already restarted a bunch of times, so we're not going to start over. I'm still over encumbered again, but you can see the more weight I'm holding, I can still walk a little bit. My weight is at 85.1 still, so I can only walk slightly. I cannot run. My stamina will not go down. So let's get that thatch wall, and I need the thatch door as well. So let's put the door up first. Ta-da! There's my thatch door. If you walk up to it, you can press triangle, just like you do to get into inventory, and now my door will open and shut. Doesn't do me no good, so let's put some walls up. Now you have to be careful where you're looking at, because it's going to snap it. If it's green, like it shows, it will snap. I don't want it to snap in the middle of the room. I might later for my dodo birds if I tame any to get some eggs, but I just want to do the outside edges for now. Yeah, it's a pretty basic build, but you know, pretty basic. I don't need anything fancy in life. So I did build a storage box outside. However, dinosaurs can destroy your crates. And for now, what I'm going to do, I might as well build 2 storage boxes. Now, to place items after you built them is the same as placing your thatch wall on your foundation. I already had it down on my top bar, so you don't see it anymore. But I just leveled up again. I'm going to level up my weight because I want to carry more items. However, now that I leveled up, I did level up in the process of getting all the materials for this. So the next thing I'm going to get, I'm going to get 3 things right now because I think 3 things are more important than the rest. A sleeping bag, so I have a point in case I die, a save point. I'm going to get the mortar and pestle because that is what I use to create narcotics. Now, in order to make narcotics, I have to unlock narcotics. So, with that being said, I have 4 points left. I'm going to go ahead and craft a club because I don't like the slingshot at all. But I'm going to go ahead and create the wooden club because it'll help me knock out somebody when I start taming dinosaurs. So, with that being said, I can go ahead and create my first club. Get my first wooden club off. That'll allow me to easier tame the D-Lows that like to spit acid into my face and blind me for a few seconds. I can tame a bunch of D-Lows and have me a little path, which will do that. But first, let's get this orchestrated and get our house set up. You see it's red, I can't place it. When it turns green, that means I can place it. What I do, I press R2 once and you'll hear like a click that locks it into place. And then you can actually spin around and you'll spin it. I'll show you here in this one. I just like to put them next to the wall. So I got more room to run around. Okay, I'm going to hit R2. It'll lock it into place. Now, if I want, I could spin it whatever direction I'm looking. Well, I don't want to spin it in any direction. I like to keep it straight. So, there we go. The cool thing about these is that I can set a pin code if I want. I'll just put 111. So, in order to access it, if you're some random stranger, you would have to know my pin code to get in. I believe other people can destroy it. However, if you make a pin code, nobody can guess it and get inside and get your stuff. Now, this, like I said, this is just the beginning. So, I'm not playing with anybody. I'm not playing on PvP. That's why I put PvE at the beginning in the settings. But this is our first little house. I'm going to go ahead and make some thatch roofs so I can get some roofs on this place. However, what I'd like to start with, since the sun is out, I don't like to cover the entire roof because then it will get black inside. It will get dark. I have no light yet. I'm going to bring my campfire inside as well. The other storage crate I'm just going to demolish. So let me clear the pin code. Because I usually don't put pin codes or anything on there. What do I got? I got 4 stone, spoiled meat. I can put spoiled meat in there. Let's not do that yet. Let's get the mortar and pestle made. I need 65 stone, so let's go get some stone. Looks like my water bar, my stone just broke. Well, if I have the items to repair the tool, I just have to hit the directional button, or L1, and whatever button corresponds to where my stone hatchet is at. As you can see, it just repaired itself because I have the materials to fix it. So I'm going to go ahead and get these 64 stone real quick. Sorry for the grind. I'm going to keep this video short, so it's not an hour long like the beginning video. Let's see, we got 45 stone right now. But I had some to begin with, so I got 69 stone. Let's build a mortar and pestle. I also want to build my first sleeping bag, so we need 25 hide and 10 fiber, but I need to go get something to drink because my guy's thirsty. Let's see if there's any megalodons in here. Nope, doesn't look like it. So, my guy is not thirsty anymore, thank God. So now that I have the mortar and pestle made, I'm going to place this down. I like to put the mortar and pestle. Let's put it right here by the door, because then I can always still put the campfire in if I want. A couple other things, you know. I'm limited on my space, but I like to keep all of my storage boxes on one side, and then I put all my working, my smithy, my forge, my stuff like that. But I'm going to use this mortar and pestle quite a bit, so I'm going to double click X and L1. I'm going to push triangle to get it out, and I'm just moving it whatever direction I'd like it. I think I'm just going to put it right here next to the opening of the door. Once again, R2 twice, and now I can access it. So, since I went to, you guys watched me unlock the narcotic as well. That is, if you read it, sorry, it says increases your health but puts you to sleep. Can only be crafted at the mortar and pestle. So, that's what I'm going to do. Ooh, I also want to unlock spark powder because it is a good fire starter. It works just like wood. If I put it into my fire, I can use the spark powder, and it has a longer burn time than one piece of wood, and it doesn't make charcoal in the fireplace. So it can only be crafted at the mortar and pestle. So you have to come to the mortar and pestle. You go to consumables, you go to drugs, and it says Ingram narcotics. Now to make a narcotic, like I explained earlier, it's 5 narco berries and 1 spoiled meat. Look what I have here. I have 41 narco berries and I have 2 spoiled meat. As you've seen, that Ingram just changed from red to white, meaning that I can make it. If I click X on it once, if I come down here, it says craft all. I can craft 2. I can either do that, or when I have a lot of narco berries and a lot of spoiled meat, I'd like to go down there because it'll say 100 plus, so I can make 200 plus. It's easier to do that than hitting this 100 times. But since I can only make 2, I'm just going to double tap X twice, and now it's making 2 narcotics. So you'll see it's taking my narco berries and my spoiled meat, and what I get is a narcotic. That is great. The narco berries do spoil. You see it says it spoils in 1 minute and 21 seconds. My narcotics do not spoil, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this all into spoiled meat. This will all spoil in 7 minutes and 55 seconds because I need to have meat for these narco berries. I need to have meat to turn the narco berries and the spoiled meat into narcotics. So that's good for when I start taking the dinosaurs. I'm going to really need that. But let's get back to what we wanted to do, and that is to finish our house and make a sleeping bag real quick. I need to find some dodo birds or some delos. I'm looking for some hide right now is what I'm looking for. There's a dodo bird, there's a couple. I just broke 2 of my spears. That's gonna suck. You see I'm getting more hide. dragonflies and mosquitoes. I call them mosquitoes because mosquitoes are annoying. That's what that appears to be. As you can see, I got a Dilo coming after me. Not yet. I don't hear the music yet, but I want to make sure I can make another spear. But I need wood and fiber. Let me get some wood and fiber real quick. I'd like to be able to make a couple more spears. These little flower-looking things, red flowers, you get a lot of stuff from them, a lot of fiber. These also look like a type of fern, I believe. You get a lot of berries from them. And this is where you get your narco berries from. They're black. You can see at the top. It tells you what berries, what fiber I'm getting. You also get seeds from it that you can actually use to farm. And you actually farm, you have to make the small crop plants. You make little small, like raised beds, and you have to have the irrigation. You have to keep fertilized, and it'll actually grow. And some people say it's a waste of time. Depends on how much time you got. So, my spear. Let's see. I can make 3. Let's go ahead and make all 3 of them, even though they weigh a lot. Because I'm gonna go take on that Dilo down there. You see him wagging his tail? But it should be good enough. I should be fast enough and strong enough now. I should be able to take him on with no issue. Or do we knock him out? I could try to knock him out. You know what? I'm thinking we try to knock him out. It would be nice to have a friend on our side. I have 2 narcotics back there. My spoiled meat. Spoiled in 5 minutes. These guys eat meat, so let's try to knock them out. There's a level 28 there. And I can't get them in the water because if I try to take them out in the water, he will drown. So let's leave them alone for now. Come back out. Okay, so maybe we're not gonna. About to get knocked out, so he's going away from me. A lot of the times, dinosaurs, if they're about ready to go to get under, if you're about ready to knock them out, they will run away from you, like that guy just did. Which stinks because I can't tame him. There we go. Here he comes. Come on, baby. Yeah, knock him out. So what we're gonna do is, this guy is a meat eater. So since he is a meat eater, we have to keep meat on him. And you see, it says taming. This is a wild female Dilophosaurus, level 28, which is awesome. There's an unconscious bar of the purple bar at the top. I have to feed him narco berries and narcotics to keep that unconscious bar up. It says put food in inventory to tame. This guy is a carnivore. He likes to eat meat. So what we're going to do, I'm going to just push and hold X, and then just going to move the raw meat into his inventory, which is right here in the middle. Now, the stats in the bottom right corner of the screen are his. You see his food level. When his food level gets down, he will eat. So, I'm just going to leave him at that. I do have the taming speed, like I said earlier, turned up on this, so it shouldn't take long to tame. But what's going to happen is I'm going to go back and get my narcotics in case this guy wakes up. But in the meantime, I'm going to kill this guy real quick. Because I need to hide. We're still trying to move this guy. good. But what I want to get the meat from this guy. We're going to go tame that other guy. I'm going to take the hide off of this guy. As you see, this guy is good. This is a moss chop. This guy does great with hide and raw meat. As you can see, that Dilo broke my leg, so my health is like extremely low. But what I like to do is I like to eat cooked meat, and it makes my health come back a lot faster. So I'm gonna come down here to this Dilo. We gotta grab our narcotics real quick, and then go back and find the Dilo. So I guess this turned into building our first base and taming our first dinosaur. So that's kind of exciting. I love this game for taming dinosaurs. We're gonna add some more weight. I'm gonna worry about that other stuff later. Oh, and look, it looks like our Dilo has been tamed. I believe that's ours. Oh, yeah, I see the green letters above his head. If you see, it says the owner. My Two Kids 2006. Dak. Dilophosaurus. He's a level 40. What happens when you tame these guys is that they end up becoming a higher level than what you took him out. I took him out, he was a level 24. He is now a level 40, so that is good for me. The good thing is you can also level up your dinosaurs so they're higher level. So I didn't even need no narcotics, so that was good. They have an inventory. If you push and hold triangle, it'll bring up this. You can spay them or neuter them. You can get them to follow them. You can change the distance that they follow me. I can get them to just wander on their own. I don't like them to wander on their own unless I have them in a pen. But I like them to follow me most of the time. However, what is important is cycle aggression to neutral, which is this one. You can set aggression to aggressive. And what that means is, I'll show you when I hit circle and push and hold, I can get them to follow me. All of my animals only once. Looks like I need to defecate. Excuse me. As you can tell, that's my feces there. But if I can whistle stop, so all of my animals won't follow me. I can whistle, only one will stop following me. This is what comes in handy. Excuse my dinosaur, as he just took a dookie, number 2 as well. I can whistle aggressive, which means if he's following me and something attacks me, he will attack it. I can whistle neutral, so unless he gets attacked, he won't attack, even if I get attacked. Or I can whistle passive, where the animal won't even attack anything, which is good, because if I'm trying to tame something, I don't want him to attack. Right now, I want him to follow me, so I'm going to whistle to follow. And if you look above his name, it says following My Two Kids. So he's following me, which is good, and you'll see. Now we got our first pet dinosaur. Yay! That's exciting. So back to our sleeping bag. I do have enough. I can make a sleeping bag now. So I will make that sleeping bag. I need some fiber to make my cloth boots still. So I made the sleeping bag. I'm going to grab some cloth. I'm going to put the sleeping bag down. That's essentially our first house, whatnot. I'd like to make some roofs real quick too, but this video is getting a little long to begin with already, so I think I'll just stop it after I just lay the sleeping bag down. You guys get the concept, how to build the foundation or build the first base. You also now have the concept how to tame your first dinosaur. I will explain it in a little further detail on the next one that we tame, which maybe that might be the next thing we do, since I have a dinosaur now. The dinosaurs are great. If you have a bigger dinosaur, they carry a lot of weight. If you access their inventory, they have the same stats that you have: health, stamina, oxygen, food. They don't have a water, but they do have a weight, melee damage, and movement speed. Well, I can put more meat on them. I can put my hide on them. He can carry my hide. I can put stuff that doesn't weigh a lot onto him. I just can't put a lot of stuff. He can't carry a lot.
So I really don't try to put anything on those guys. Those are guys are more for the defense for me, that if anything attacks me, I have something attacking them as I'm trying to hit them as well, because it is a little fidgety when you try to attack stuff. It's hard to hit something every time because they come and hit you, or they'll headbutt you and they'll back up a little bit, or they'll headbutt you and knock you back 30 feet, so you got to walk up to them again, and you got to time it pretty much almost right every time. As you see, I can make cloth boots now. So my guy has a hat, a shirt, pants, he has gloves, and now we can finally make our last piece of clothing that we're going to put on. You see my guy doesn't have any shoes on. Well, now he has shoes on as well. So my guy is fully clothed finally. We have our first base. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put stop following on this guy. Whistle stop. You see the green above his name, and he's not following anybody now. So he will stay there until I tell him to move. So first things first, let's get our sleeping bag down. And where do we want to put it at? Let's put it here in the middle. Let's put it over here in the corner. I like it over here in the corner. That will allow us to be able to die and be able to spawn. The only downfall to this is I can only use it once. I did see I had leveled up again. So now I should be able to make a simple bed. If I can find it. Ooh, I can make a bola. That's awesome. Okay. I'm going to unlock the simple bed because that allows me to respawn here every time. Every time I die, I can respawn. Now, there is a limit. If you die, there's a 5-minute limit that if you die, you use your bed and you respawn. When you come back, you can only use it once every like 4 or 5 minutes. So the way to get around that is putting multiple beds on top of everything. As you can tell, I can make a simple bed, but I don't have the ingredients. The engram's red, and all of the ingredients that I need are red. I may need more hide, thatch, wood, but I'll worry about that in the next video, gathering some of that. I'll go gather some of that material and then come back when I get some more material. Any questions or comments, leave them below. Let me know, hit me up. Anything you'd like to see, let me know. Anything you want me to explain in more detail, I'll be happy to oblige. I'm still learning this game as well. Like I said, this is our first base that I will keep probably in this entire game. Thanks for watching. Hit the like button, subscribe. Appreciate it.